Hello. So Martha is the hero of the month for May of 2026. So let's talk about it. It's been a long time since I've actually done a video about Martha. So yeah, let's do this. So Martha is a healer support. I mean, I'm old enough to remember when she was tagged as a tank support, even though she's always been a backline hero. But her main stat is intelligence. Yeah, and she is like, there was a time when she was pretty much unarguably like the best healer in the game. I'm not sure she would really have that title now, because the game's changed a lot. Like, the game used to be a much slower. Like, when she was introduced in April 2019, she was really good, but the game was a lot slower then. Like, battles were a lot slower, guild war fights were a lot slower, arena, all that. Like, games changed a lot since then. I actually talked about some of the changes in my 10-year Hero Wars video, but yeah. So Martha's ultimate is she speeds up allies by 250%, which is actually not too bad. 6 seconds of having super speed. That's actually not bad at all. Considering she rides on a turtle, it's kind of funny. Secret of longevity. What this one does is her basic attacks heal her. She gets to heal herself, so she has self-healing. She's self-sustaining. She also has quite a bit of health. Tea Party, this is her first. This is like how she becomes this like AE healing. She puts a totem in front of the character, restores allies' health. It's like AE healing. This is pretty effective. It does come out kind of slow. The first one she uses probably, I think, something like 12 seconds as a fight. It's pretty slow, but it lasts for 8 seconds. Totem can't be, this said, the teapot can't be targeted directly, but it can take AE damage. It only has 1 HP, so any kind of AE attack will knock it over immediately. And AE attacks include like basic attacks from like tanks. Tanks base kits are PBAOE. Like so, but she's in the back lines. Usually that doesn't have too much, but also like Aurora's ult, Aurora's second ability. Like Aurora is pretty good versus Martha, especially with Kayn patron. So yeah, this is was kind of the downfall of Martha. It was Aurora plus Kayn. Valeria's kind of helped her come back. I mean, she's always been good in Rufus teams since Rufus's magic barrier will protect the teapot as long as it's up. But then there's Healing Brew with the tome is active. The ally with the least health now receives additional healing. So this is a pretty good ability because this can help whoever's a close to death. Usually it's gonna be your main tank. But yeah, this is pretty good. Like I said, she's pretty one-dimensional. She doesn't really offer much other than healing and the speed up. She does buff armor with her artifact buff. She is super important for guild raids against Osh the Eternal Keeper, though. That's kind of like the main reason you'd probably develop her today. She's okay, like in guild war fights, arena fights, but again, like Aurora, she's terrible versus Aurora. She's terrible against like any other heroes who have really good AE damage capabilities. Kira's basic attack can actually cut down the totem so long as there's like if there's less than 5 heroes, like if there's less than 5 heroes, there's 4 heroes. Kira's basic attack can actually cut it down. Lara Croft, I think, get it. Thea's silence ability can knock it down. Like there's just so many things that can knock that totem down. So kind of a problem, but she is still pretty good. I do think she's fine. I just think, if you want for Guild War, for Arena, you're probably better off to develop someone else, but you do need to develop Martha for guild raids for Osh the Eternal Keeper, so still worth developing. One key point about Osh the Eternal Keeper, though, like, try not to do too much health, like, skip her Celestial Skin, honestly, probably skip her Solar Skin, too, like, her Solar Skin is pretty old. I'm pretty sure I got this before guild raids, but I never did her Health Skin. I never leveled up her Artifact Book beyond 100. Her Ascension, I stopped at rank 2. I actually even mind my Martha's probably a bit high on the health to what she probably should be, like, but generally it's recommended try to keep her health below like 600,000. That's kind of where you want. 600,000 is kind of the sweet spot for Osh the Eternal Keeper. It's lower health means she gets old more often, and this can help the speed up for Osh the Eternal Keeper. It's actually pretty important. Plus the armor buff can keep you alive during the meteor shower. So yeah, if you're developing Martha, don't do the health skins and probably skip the health cliff. Try to keep her health like below 600,000. That's what generally is going to be recommended. 600,000. Try to keep it below that number. But yeah, as far as like team building though, like I said, she's a heal bot. That's about all she does. Let's see. Where's a fight we can do? This one's probably okay. Let's see here. Bastion. They don't have Aurora, so this is, like I said, they have Astaroth. Like, so this is probably fine in this case. So if we do this, if we do... Okay, now we need some damage options. This. That's probably... Let's just do Fluffy. Alright, let's try this. Just so we can show you what's going on. Guess I should read her story too. I don't think I did that. Yeah. Her basic attack, it does heal her. But, okay, so here it is. 20 seconds into the fight. 20 seconds into the fight before she puts down the teapot. It's pretty slow to come out. First one comes out pretty late in the fight, so she is very slow to get going. Like, which is kind of the downside, but, yeah, if the teapot's up, though, she will heal a lot, so long as they don't get hit with any damage. But yeah, part of, like, what, like, hurt Martha's the metagame has sped up a lot since her, since when she was, like, meta. She's still great, as I said. She's still great here, but she's not, like, top tier anymore like she used to be. So there's another teapot. Yeah, now we're pretty much... Our team's almost at full life now, thanks to the teapot, like I said. So long if they don't have AE damage to knock it down, she can really keep a team topped off. Like, against Astaroth, the main tank. It's part of why Astaroth, it was never that great as a main tank. He's just kind of... He was okay in the pre-Sebastian era. But, like, after Sebastian came out, like, Astaroth became pretty unusable. Like, he's definitely one of the not-so-good tanks. Like, but he used to be pretty good. But, yeah, look, Martha has no damage either. She's like, the worst damaged in the game. Even Astaroth has more damage capability than Martha does. But yeah, but look at that healing, though. 4 million healing. Like, she's... Like, if she can keep that teapot up, she could be pretty hard to beat. Also, you could put Oliver Patron on her, but... Between that and her Secret of Longevity, she can sometimes time... I've seen people time out to Martha before because of Oliver Patron. But yeah, like if you aren't against AE damage, like if AE damage isn't an issue, you can definitely use Martha. Hard to use her on defense though, because heroes like Aurora exist, unless you're using someone like Rufus or Lyria with her. But you know, if you're trying to attack on the right, again with the right team, you can definitely get some wins with her. Here's an Ishmael team. I mean, we can try it. I don't think this is going to go too well for us. I think we actually want Amira here. Let's try this. Fluffy's pretty good versus Ishmael, though. But Lara Croft's ult should... pretty sure all Lara Croft's ult... Or not... Yeah, I think... Yeah, Lara Croft has 2 different AE abilities, even. Like, but all Lara Croft's AE abilities can probably knock over the teapot. Yep. Did you see the teapot just got knocked over when Lara Croft ulted? That's what happens. And her arrows knocked over the teapot. So this is where it is. Like you were said, because Lara Croft can do AE damage, keep that teapot that gets up, gets a lot more difficult. Okay, Lara Croft is down. Now the question is if we can beat them. Because Martha has no damage. Really, it's up to Fluffy to do any damage here. Alright. Yeah, there's probably a timeout here. Because both Lara Croft and Amira are down. Da-da-da. Speed this up. Yeah, look, now Sebastian almost full life. Yeah. So that's the other problem. Martha adds no damage. She has no damage whatsoever. That's the other thing. Like, she's very one-dimensional. She will heal a lot. But like that's kind of like all she does. But that's why she's so great for like guild raids though, is you can use her for healing. We didn't read her story, I don't think, so let's read that. That's usually part of these videos. A special type of tea grows in the woods of Zarakar. It grants longevity and heals the most dangerous wounds. Guarded by the foremother, ancient forebear to all tortoises, a marvelous tea has been hiding from human sight until a young woman named Martha received its gift, paying an enormous price in return. No, Martha is a young woman, according to her story, but her skin, default, like I said, she paid an enormous price as it aged her. But still, her skin, I assume, is more like, so a lot of these other ones have her younger. But yeah, she's actually supposed to be a young woman. But that's her story. Yeah, far as like I said, developer again, stay, like try not to do too much HP. Essentially, I'd like you can go a bit further if you haven't done all the HP skins and stuff. If you haven't done the health skins and the health glyphs, you could probably go a bit further in Ascension. But because this came out after I had a lot of my development in Martha, I'm not really gonna go much further here. But again, that's another 8,000 HP. So yeah, try not to put over developer HP. But yeah, like not too much more to say on Martha. Like I said, the game has changed a lot since Martha's heyday. If you want to know more about like some of the changes about the Hero Wars throughout the years, so I did a video like a few months ago for the 10th year anniversary that talked about Hero Wars like over the last 10 years. So I'd recommend checking that one out. That's a good video. Anyway, thanks for watching.